remember, there be more than one way to live the pirate's life.
Ahoy me hearties and welcome back to the channel. Over the years, I've covered merchandise releases for Pirates of the Caribbean. I've loved doing shopping videos and hauls, and obviously I love collecting Pirates of the Caribbean merch. Since I've been, well, lost at sea, wink wink, a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean treasures have been released. I want to give a shout out to BenLaurence, who is a subscriber and a friend. He has done some awesome Pirates of the Caribbean videos, and he did a box lunch haul last year where he got some awesome merch, and I'm going to be covering some of it in this video. He also recently updated a video of the Shanghai Disneyland attraction, the Pirates Battle for the Sunken Treasure ride, with English dubbing, and he did the voices for all the characters, so I highly recommend checking it out on his channel. And I would also like to give a shout out to Podcasts of the Caribbean. He is another big Pirates fan, and he uploads a lot of podcasts regarding Pirates of the Caribbean. But he recently uploaded a video about when pirates ruled the world, and it's focusing on the release of Dead Man's Chest and the 20th anniversary, and the buzz surrounding the film when it came out. So make sure you check out his video too, mates. I also want to give a shout out to everyone who commented on my latest video, including Rainbow Pastel and Angry Passholder, and he's also provided me footage for part of this video. So let's dive in and start covering Pirates of the Caribbean treasures. To start, Entertainment Earth, the merchandise website, recently released a limited edition Cursed Jack Sparrow Funko Pop that sold out in minutes. Now, I wasn't awake at the time that this release happened, so I didn't get to buy it unfortunately. Folks are selling it on eBay for a pretty penny, however, and that actually happens with a lot of Pirates merchandise, so hopefully maybe one day I'll be able to get my hands on it, but yeah, at the moment it is kind of spendy. But I really like the look of it, and I love that they're still releasing Funkos based on Pirates of the Caribbean, especially since this is our first Cursed Jack Sparrow Funko. Moving over to Hot Topic and Box Lunch, on their sites there are new shirts, sweatshirts, dresses, notebooks, wallets, and even a Davy Jones' Locker spray. Also, the website Her Universe has some of the same clothing that's featured on Hot Topic and Box Lunch, and there are more items, mostly dresses, cardigans, and accessories, but I recommend going to check those out because, I mean, I wouldn't wear a dress, but I like the look of a lot of the dresses, and like wearing those to the parks, that would be a lot of fun to wear the dresses. Of course, not for me. I mean, maybe not next time, but yeah. Anyways, moving on. Hot Toys, the toy company, has a line called Cosby, I think that's how you say it. And they announced new mystery Disney pirate figures back in 2024, and they've started to appear recently at Disneyland in June. Thanks to Disney Hypebeast on Instagram, we see that these are popping up at stores in Disney parks. Again, these are a little pricey, but the figures are all adorable. I might have to buy some online and do some unboxing on the channel. Hot Toys also recently released a deluxe Captain Jack Sparrow figure based on his appearance in the 5th film, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. They released one originally, but they've recently released a deluxe version of the figure. The deluxe version is supposed to have a better sculpt than the previously released figure. In my opinion, it looks great, but the original face sculpt is ever so slightly off for me for some reason. Johnny's likeness on the figure is not 100%, for me at least. I much prefer an upcoming Hot Toys figure of Jack in his Pelagostos outfit. This figure is releasing sometime between July and the end of the year, and the details on this version of Jack are amazing. Now, the faces are similar between both figures, but I think this one looks more like Johnny Depp than the other deluxe figure does. One of the bigger and more popular releases is the Lego Black Pearl and the Lego Jack Sparrow Compass. Now, I still haven't purchased these Legos because they are a little bit pricey, but I may save up and buy them if y'all would like to see me make a video about them. I love the Black Pearl Lego set, and the characters it comes with. I mean, it comes with the main cast, Jack, Elizabeth, Will, Barbossa, but it also comes with Anna Maria, Cotton, Gibbs, Marty. That's really awesome. WDTNT, which is a Disney Parks fan site, posted new Pirates of the Caribbean apparel in March of this year. I absolutely love the shirts and sweatshirts Disney released. These can be found at the Pieces of 8 store, which is one of my favorite stores, which is at the exit of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland. That shop is like my favorite shop in the world because, you know, it has Pirates merch, obviously. Little fun weird fact, did you know that there is still a sign up for the 5th film in that shop? I was watching someone's live stream last week and I saw that one of the displays still has the logo for the film up. So it's been, over 9 years, which I think is still kind of cool, but again, we all want Pirates 6, so getting a new sign would be pretty nice for a Pirates 6 display. Anyways, there's also a newer water bottle with a plush Mickey pirate attached to it. It has some generic pirate designs on it, and some of the other Pirates merch also has more generic, just more generic Disney pirates instead of, based on the film characters. I would love to see more merchandise in parks based on the film characters, especially the ones on the rides like Jack, Barbossa, Davy Jones, but hopefully we'll get more if we do possibly get a Pirate 6 soon. Another item that was released at Disney Parks recently are mystery mini bags based on various attractions, including a bag dressed as a Pirates cast member. There's also been Disney Parks merch released in recent years featuring imagery from the ride, including the Talking Skull / Jolly Roger, Poochie, the dog with the keys, and the Barker Bird, or the parrot, from the ride. The company and Esco released a goblet in 2023 for the 20th anniversary of The Curse of the Black Pearl. I've had this in my Amazon cart for a while, but I've never purchased it. I want to, again, purchase it and do a review of it. And it's really cool looking because it has, the skull and crossbones or the Jolly Roger, and it has the Black Pearl and some gold. I just need to press add to cart and finally check out and buy it. The website Pink a la Mode is selling the new Captain Jack Loungefly bag, and they are also selling exclusive Jack Sparrow pins that can only be found on their site. Last year, I bought a Pirates of the Caribbean sticky note holder and one of the Loungefly bags from them. Both items are now gone from the site, you can't buy them anymore, but they do have that new Jack bag with the hat. Speaking of Loungefly, there have been many Loungefly Pirates of the Caribbean bags released over the past few years. Some in park and some online. I have purchased a few and I plan on doing a video showcasing my mini collection. The company released 2 Jack Sparrow bags recently. I like the newest bag again because it comes with his hat versus the other bag, which is just his costume. I mean, I like both, but the one with his hat is a little bit better. They also released a Dead Man's Chest bag. The zipper on the bag is Davy Jones's key. One thing I want to point out about this bag is that it's just plain brown at the top. I wish they would have made it more sandy looking, or maybe the material from the side of the Flying Dutchman. Because I really like the Dead Man's Chest at the bottom, but just the top doesn't really match with pirates. I know brown is maybe color of a pirate ship they were going for, but I wish it would have been a different design at the top. And another Loungefly bag that was recently released is the Black Pearl bag, and it glows in the dark. I love this beautiful bag, and it shows the moonlight with the pearl, and you don't really see much pirates merch with that imagery on it, with the Black Pearl with the moonlight, since it's very reminiscent of The Curse of the Black Pearl, and every time I see the bag, I automatically think of Isla de Muerta with the pearl outside of Isla de Muerta, so that's really cool. The website HalloweenCostumes.com sells amazing pirates costumes, including this very detailed Davy Jones, Captain Jack, Will Turner, Elizabeth, and more costumes. They're also coming out with a pirate Barbossa outfit. I could be wrong, but I don't think they've ever released an official adult Barbossa costume. I know for Pirates 5, there may have been a fancy Barbossa costume released, but I honestly don't recall them releasing a full Barbossa outfit, or at least Disney not releasing an official one before. So as we know, actually a lot of Pirates merchandise is very expensive. For example, J&D Studios are creating a Davy Jones and Captain Jack Sparrow statue collectibles. The pre-orders are sold out, and I think they sold for around $7,000, and they're limited to 399 pieces. I found this out on eBay for around $18,000. That'd be a lot of coins, mate. I think that's a bit much to have for a collectible, although the attention to details on these statues is amazing. And I mentioned this earlier in the video, but thanks to one of my friends / subscribers, Angry Passholder, there is new merch at the Beacon Barrel restaurant at Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. This footage was provided specifically by him for me for this video, so I want to thank him so much.
Thank you.
Ridley Pearson, author of the Kingdom Keepers books, recently wrote 4 children's books for Disney based on theme park attractions. One of the books takes place in the Pirates of the Caribbean at Walt Disney World. I'm going to be reading this and doing a review on the channel, but one thing I noticed is that if you look at the back, the treasure skeleton, the original one, is on the back of the book. I just thought that was a cute little nod to point out, considering what happened recently. Moving on to the last, but certainly not least, merchandise release. The Topps Card Company released several collector cards with various Disney characters on them. There are several Pirates of the Caribbean cards in this set, including Jack, Blackbeard, Salazar, and Elizabeth Swann, and there are also exclusive signature cards that are being sold for a pretty penny again on eBay. I watched a video of someone trying to find the Johnny Depp signature card. I think that would be so cool to have. So mates, is there any merchandise that I missed? Also, let me know if there's any specific merchandise you'd like to see me buy and show on the channel. Again, I'm probably not going to spend $18,000 on the Davy and Jack figures, although I would really love that. If I were like super rich, I would totally buy those and display those. Again, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to join my crew. And remember, there'd be more than one way to live the pirate's life. Tom, mates.
The sea awaits your return, and so does Davy Jones. Ha ha! When next you sail, you'll sail with Davy Jones, and none shall escape.